Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. This is just a brief nail prep video. I start off by spraying the nails with alcohol just to kind of clean them up a little bit. Then I grab my cuticle pusher, which I did purchase from Amazon. I will leave the link below to where you guys can find it. But I just get my cuticle pusher and make sure I push those cuticles back real good. Nail prep is one of the most important things when it comes to your nails lasting. If you have issues with your nails popping off and they're just not lasting long, then you might want to go back and check to see how you are prepping the nails, because nail prep is one of the most important things that needs to be done correctly to have a long lasting set. And I just want to tell you guys, please don't get discouraged in the beginning when you first start doing nails, because it does take a while to get the prep down correctly. It took me a while to do it correctly to the point where my nails were actually lasting. But you will get there, so don't give up. So now I'm just grabbing my drill, which is just a drill that I purchased from my local beauty supply store. And I'm just going to lightly buff the nail plate, to remove the natural oils from the nail, which is very important. And you don't want to be too rough on this part. You just want to lightly take the shine off. And I'm using a medium grit sanding band to do so. And I'm just going to go through and buff the nails real quick. Okay, so here I'm just changing out my drill bit to my cuticle bit, which I absolutely love. I will also leave the link below for that as well. I also purchased that from Amazon. And with this cuticle bit, it works so well. I love it so much. Basically, I'm just going to use it to go through and get the excess dead skin that I might have missed with the cuticle pusher. And it just really cleans those cuticles up really well. So I would recommend getting one of these. Not everybody uses them. It's just my preference, but I highly recommend it. Now that I have the nails all prepped, I'm going to go through and apply my nail tips. These are clear tips that I purchased from my local beauty supply store. I personally like to use the clear tips versus the natural tips because they're just a little thicker and they work better for me. And I'm also using KDS nail glue, which I purchased from Amazon. I will also put that link below. And I'm just going to go through and measure each nail before applying the tip. Now, the most important thing you want to remember when applying your nail tips, you want that nail tip to fit from sidewall to sidewall. Because if the nail tip is too small, it will cause lifting and or just pop off. If the nail tip is too big, that's okay, because you can always just file it down on the sides a little bit to make it fit. So during this process, you might see me pick up some tips and measure them and put them back down because obviously it doesn't fit. So just remember that when applying your nail tips, you want them to fit from sidewall to sidewall. So in the process of applying the nail tips, you guys probably see me holding her hand out straight. And that's just to make sure that I am applying the tips on straight, because sometimes they can be a little crooked. And if you notice that the nail tip is crooked, I just recommend that you take it off, because if you notice it, 9 times out of 10, your client is going to notice it as well.